That's what I say. Hello.
Hello.
No, hello YouTube. We're live. We are live. Hopefully my fan doesn't get too bloody loud, because this is going to be a fun video and I want to be able to. Well, the fan's far enough away that it's more so going to just give me a gentle breeze. Yeah, I'm just blapping on some, even though I've obviously got underwear on, I'm just going to put on some pants, you know, just in case. I mean, not a stranger to crotch shots around here by accident.
This isn't fans only.
What was that, sorry?
It's not fans only.
Can be. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, let's not do that. So, oop.
Oh, there you go.
I'm accidentally pressing buttons. Oh, so we might be getting a beautiful wifey, a beautiful Shelley. Who knows who we're getting, Joe? We have an Ashley. Hello.
Hello, Ashley. I don't know why I did that. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Pulpit. Hello. I don't know if you're chipmunking or not. I don't know.
Governor.
You're not chipmunking. Yay.
Yay.
Just
Past
send me a
few
phone
times
now. No.
Past few times I've gone live, I haven't chicken monking. Yay.
We love to see it. It's like, oh, we
I
better
got
not
my
touch the
Fenty.
Shelley.
I got my Fenty.
Yay.
I saw your video.
You're fancy.
Yeah, one's a purple.
Purple?
Yeah, it's purple.
They don't want to hear from you.
See?
I want to hear. Oh, wow. Kitty. Ooh. Gorgeous shape.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That one's one of the Mademoiselles, isn't it? That one comes in a silver tube, yeah, Shelley?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that one's called the Mademoiselle.
Yeah.
And then, did you get a poutsicle, or did you just get the
Yeah.
Mademoiselle?
I paid $16 for all this.
Actually, if you're bored,
well,
you can always go and chat, and I'll talk to you. Like, not our messenger, excuse me.
Well,
oh, sorry, wifey. I just saw the button. Wifey.
Here's the other
Hey,
one.
wifey.
All the cool kids are up at 4:25 a.m. in the Eastern Time Zone.
They're pretty.
See,
I like
James?
them.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
What? I fixed this up a bit more, so I actually made it so it's even more like precise around it, so it actually is flat. So on camera, It just looks like a flat backdrop now. And I even changed the orientation, so this is the proper way that it was supposed to go. Before I had it going sideways, so now it actually looks like a wall of flowers kind of cascading down instead of going kind of a wash that way. If that makes sense. Oh no!
Yeah.
My cable, my lighting. It says, "Hello, I want to hug your body." No, stay on there because it's giving me a pretty glow.
Wanda always looks beautiful. It's kind of sickening.
Oh, you're so crazy. Look at my hair.
Do you know what it is, Joe? Do you know what it is when wifey always comes on looking sickening the way she does and making us look the way we do? It's homophobic.
It is homophobic. And aging. Oh, ageist. Yep. I'm not that old.
Ageist, ableist.
I use all the things. Remember?
Yeah, everything is.
I use what I can use. I use what I get away with, man.
I tell you
I
what,
feel old today. I feel old.
I don't know what this lip stuff is, but I had to pretty much wash my skin off to get it off my hand when I swatched it earlier.
That's my kind of stuff, girl.
Yeah, I was about to say, I love it.
But there's only, you have to wear a gloss with it because it is dry. We're talking
Girl,
Sahara
you
Desert
got it.
dry.
It just makes
That
look like
means
fish.
it's fucking gonna stay there.
Well, I've got exciting news.
Excitement.
Okay.
Ah, well.
I bought a desk for my studio, so I won't be working
Oh,
from
you
my
did?
tiny table anymore.
Yay! Finally, I've been waiting for you to get a bigger
Somebody to help
workspace.
you?
I found it on Craigslist. It was $30, and it's so nice. This company is liquidating all their stuff because they're going out of business, and it's just like this big old desk with all these drawers and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Is somebody to help you?
Yeah. Oh, I got friends doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Girl, I wouldn't try to move no fucking heavy ass desk.
Well,
This son of a
you
bitch, I
worried
think
about
it was.
finding people to get a truck and all that. So
Yeah, we're renting a truck, and two of my weightlifting buddies are gonna do the moving.
This son
well,
of a
when they
bitch.
move it, record it so I can see your weightlifting buddies.
Oh, yeah, give us the eye candy, please, wife. Now that would be homophobic if you don't. Like, come on.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can live stream it.
Wow.
But it's just all part of the upgrade of my studio because I got the big box lights, and then I'm getting the new I've got the new background, and I'm getting the new bookcase, and now I've got a real desk coming.
I'm so happy for you.
So
It's
going on.
amazing.
I'm just upgrading everything, and I'm just so committed to, making this YouTube thing more of a real thing instead of just like a hobby.
Yeah.
Might as well try and get it to do so. You know?
Wow, that goes on pretty good.
Actually,
know
say
what these
congrats
are,
on
though.
your new desk.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I'm not looking at the comments. I didn't click on that. Sorry, Ashley. Hey, baby girl.
No, I'm going to start filming in a minute. I'm going to be doing the video where I'm comparing these two palettes. So you get to watch me do it live, wifey, and
Real
everyone
her.
else.
But we can
I
comment
got-
because it'll be in his ear.
I love
You
it.
got, it was like $25-$30, Shelley. They had on sale with little wireless earbuds. I got a pair of them. So I can just bop you in my ear.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah. And
That's
it's
so
literally
precious.
the microphone's in this
Everybody
as
trying
well.
to be so professional, and here I am with just snuggling in a tortilla.
But look, I've got my tortilla too.
I'm just sitting here with no tortillas. I got my titties out, you know?
Oh, don't make me laugh too hard in my head.
Okay.
I got my mammaries out, you know?
Let's try. Let's see what this does.
I got my peppermint oil, though. Nobody worry.
I'm not worried. You're gonna be fine.
After this 2 months headache, whatever. I don't even know. It will all work
Yeah, well,
out.
with you being with Jason has been
It
headache
always-
for how many years? 14 or
Yeah.
15, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, James. Love you.
I love you too. Oh, well. It's fun
Oh.
time now.
Oh, we did some jacked up stuff here.
Oh,
Hello,
Allie's
everyone.
here.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
hello. We get no people. Hello. No. So today, this is going to be a fun video. I am comparing these two palettes.
Whoa.
Originally, I was just going to be doing a video with this palette, the Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground palette. I was going to use this on its own and just do a video with it because, you know, stunning color story, as you can see. But then my beautiful friend decided to gift me this beautiful palette. Like, look at it. Hank and Henry Poison palette. Now, right at the moment, on the panel with me down there is Rhonda's head. A beautiful wifey. Did you want to explain your little series you've got going at the moment?
Sure, I would love to. Last night we had the premiere of Beauties and the Beat. It's me and Jeannie from Unfiltered 50s, and every week we alternate take turns to talk about music and beauty at the same time, and it's very fun and entertaining and informative, and you get some great information about what we're doing to our faces and to our ears.
No, I was watching Jeannie's video earlier. I think I get to watch yours after this, which is amazing fun for me. I got home and I've just been on the phone with Joe getting all this set up because this took me a little bit to set up because for camera, you don't know. I got this backdrop sent to me. I don't know where it came from. I just got it. So I set it up looking all pretty, beautiful flowers. So I was just explaining to the camera quickly while Rhonda was doing that. So Jeannie was also lovely enough to gift me this beautiful palette, the Hank and Henry Poison palette. And when this arrived, I saw the stunning color story that is inside this. Like, look at that. Beautiful.
Oh.
But when I received this palette and I was looking at the colors, I noticed that the actual color story somewhat reminded me of the Made by Mitchell palette. Obviously, there's some colors that are missing inside of the smaller palette, but fundamentally, they actually have quite a few similar colors, tones, and shades. So I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison look with the two palettes. And first, I'm actually going to swatch all of these and then try and do swatches of shades that I think would be like as similar as possible to the Made by Mitchell palette. So give me a moment, Cara. I'll just swatch this. So there's 9 shades in total. I'll name them all off once they're done. I'm just going to swatch it on my palm. Oh, wow.
Come on, really?
Oh, these colors are really pretty. That first one, shade number 9. It's called number 9. It was the first shade I swatched. Confusing, but it's really pretty. Don't know why he has to do that. Top left-hand corner shade, which you would usually, if you're in Western world or use Western style reading patterns, you usually go from top left to bottom right, while in a lot of Asian cultures is top right, bottom left. Little fun fact you rule there.
Sure. I agree with James. Whatever.
Oh no, when you're actually writing in Japanese, instead of like how we write in English from left to right, you actually, in Japanese, you write from top, bottom, from right to left. So you write in lines downwards. Very confusing.
I probably should know that since I'm fluent.
Mm-hmm. In bullshit, I know.
I am fluent in bullshit.
Yeah, let's try this.
You're not alone in that, Joe.
So they're the swatches of the 9 shades that is in this palette. They are all really pretty. The white's a bit hard to see. I will remark I've already used the white in the Made by Mitchell, and it's significantly more pigmented. At least the one that's in Head in the Clouds. I'm pretty sure it's the same formula as the one that's in here. I'm sure it's beautiful anyway. And it's still a nice white, and it's on hand, blank hand. So these are the 9 shades. I'll name them from top to bottom. So this shade is called number 9, NO.9, which is a bit confusing. This is a white matte called Anthrax. This is a metallic like forest green called Toxic. Then this matte green is Pose Sun Ivy. This metallic purple is Nightshade. This matte yellow is Strychnine. This like metallic bluish purple is called Cyanide. This almost rosy burgundy color is Foxglove. And I think this one, which is like a duochrome from a black to a almost like blood red, is called Polonium. It's very beautiful. I don't think the Made by Mitchell palette has a dupe for at least this shade, but it's got quite a few dupeable shades in this, so I'll just quickly swatch them and say what I say they are, and I'll put them side by side. Obviously, the some of them won't be exact because some don't have the same finish. It's rather the actual color is more similar.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Come off.
Maybe.
Get off of me.
It's a bit difficult fitting all of these swatches on my hand. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna swatch all of the ones that I think are similar-ish and not. So, like I said, there are some shades in the Made by Mitchell palette that I can't really get exact, but I'll start from the top. So, up here, which is to kind of go with number 9, the matte shade called Ammo or Ammo from the Feet on the Ground. It's got AMMMMO. Thanks. Next one is this matte, almost like off-white, called Salt Bay. You can, I'll lift the phone up, but in proper lighting, you can see how much more pigmented the Made by Mitchell one is, for considering it's like a white matte. But very similar in terms of color. And then I got this metallic green, which is the shade Grass. I've got this matte green, which is kind of the closest thing that's in this, which is called the shade Ain't. Then got this kind of shade that is supposed to go this one, as well as this shade here is supposed to go with that one. They are the shades Amood and Tulip. And then this shade was, I thought was going to be a bit closer, wasn't as close when it's actually swatched, which is with this shade. So this one's Cyanide, and that shade there is Venom. The yellows, so the yellow from the Hank and Henry palette is Strychnine. This one is R-Kid. And then this kind of matte brown, I just swatched it to kind of get something that is brownish, and that is called Off-Roading. So some tones that are quite similar, so I'm going to try and do probably with these darker greens, even though I did just do a green look. I'm going to do something a bit deeper, probably will mix in something like these tones maybe as well. Don't know, I'll see what I get up to, but fun times. I'll pause the camera, get this shit sorted, blap on some eye primer, and I'll start doing makeup. Yay.
Are you nervous about Friday, Rhonda? Rhonda?
What?
Are you nervous about Friday?
Not yet, but I think I will be.
You'll do great.
Oh, I know. Jeannie did such a good job, and since this is a brand new format, there's no rules or structure, so it just is whatever we make it to be. So that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So
And
there's no big expectations on what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
I think once you get into it as well, your enthusiasm will start taking over, and you'll just start like almost word vomiting at the camera, and you can easily from that just pick and piece it all together.
Yeah, and with the band that I'm doing this week, there's so much information about them. It's like I don't know how I'm gonna remember everything. But
I mean, you could always write down some notes, like just on your phone or something like that, and you could just have your phone beside you, and you can just scroll through it, like just make some dot points.
Well, I'm actually going to be filming on my phone, so.
What about on your MacBook? Because you can actually write notepad on the notes.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, but I've got some research I've already done, so I need to just go back to that research, and then do look up some cool pictures, and just type up a little script so that way, whenever I write things out, it helps me remember things. And if I have a script, then I've got a guide, so I'm not just going off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And now that I know how to edit, it makes it all so much easier.
Yay! No, well, back to filming. Oh, well, I've zoomed in a little bit, but I'm going to go in with the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Matte paint in the shade Lift. I go in with this as my eye primer because I find this just makes colors as vibrant as pop and pop as much as possible. So then I'm just going to take a normal fluffy brush. I find buffing it on the skin works better for me. So I take literally just like almost like the size of a pinhead amount. We'll do a whole eyelid. And I'll sometimes go in with a second amount of the same amount just to get the opacity up, but this is enough to get a base layer all over the eye area that I typically do makeup on. Just nicely blanks the area out for makeup application. Like that. Oh my god, there we go. Oh, the hair gets stuck on my face. It actually got stuck on the base, and because the base is waterproof, it kind of cements things onto it. Yes. Good. Cool. So this I'll do with the Hank and Henry palette. English just went by. I'll do with the Hank and Henry palette. English. Let's go. I'll try.
I like parrot better.
Parrot. I'm a parrot. Parakeet. Go wee wee. Parakeets don't go pee. Parakeets don't go wee wee wee. But Jesus Christ. No, I'm actually quite happy with how solid with the white that is. But of course, my nose. And camera, excuse if my skin is not looking the best. I've got like a little pimple thing going on. Oh, that's just an ingrown hair likes to fuck with me there. Just says ha 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 ha. But I'm actually gonna. Do I wanna? Yeah, I'll go down to 400. Doesn't really. Actually, no, I'll go to 200. Just a little bit more. So. I do want to play with greens, but I think I'd because I did do greens last time, I might not. So I'm going to try and do something with like Toxic and this Foxglove color. So first going to go in with, no, sorry, Strychnine and Foxglove. Can't read. He's Toxic as this one. I'm going to go in Strychnine, which is the yellow, on this fluffy brush. This is a Morphe. This doesn't actually have a number on it, which is annoying, but it's from the Brush Lust collection, which is from their 2020 holiday collection, with Strash Me, the winner of the Instant Influencer YouTube original show. They are quite pretty. They're in a nice, beautiful gold packaging handle-wise. On camera, it's not reading as like neon as how neon it is in person. Which is interesting.
Hey, Cindy.
Hello.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Yeah. See, I don't even know what colour is going on. I mean, it is also quite bright, so it might just be my camera doesn't want to. I might actually just have to turn the brightness a bit down for the shades to show up properly. So, of course. I've got little facial hair that only showed up now, but I've got makeup on my eyeball. It betrayed me, you know. And my nose is itchy. Oh well. But no. What is everyone's plans for the day? Talk to me.
Oh my God. I've got to get all the makeup off my table and figure out a place to put it temporarily while we get that desk set up. So that's going to be an ordeal because there's so much stuff crammed on this little tiny table. Joe's seen it. I showed her on my table the other day.
I love my table. Yeah.
Alright, so are you going to do like would you ever think of doing a tour video of your little filming space once you get it set up?
I was just thinking that I would do a before and after.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like, to show people how crappy it is right now, and then to show how wonderful it is once I have room and a big desk and drawers, and then I've got a new backdrop coming and a new fancy shelf, and I've just got all this. I'm really just upgrading everything.
It can be very exciting.
I'm gonna go into the chat.
That's okay. I love you.
Love you
All right,
too.
Shelly. Hey, Mr. DJ, put my shadow on.
Yeah, it's hard to capture the actual color of this on camera. It's annoying because of the actual shade of it, and then also it's a bit difficult to get it evenly laid down because of how light of a shade it is.
Right.
But
it looks cool from what I can tell.
It looks better in person compared to what's on camera, which sometimes does happen. So I'm trying to just build up the shadow slowly rather than actually packing it on, because sometimes you just need to, with these type of colors, slowly build it onto the eyeball.
Right. I get that. Yay, Shelly's in chat.
Yay! But it's weird. On camera, it's almost pulling like peach along here, while in person it isn't. So in person, it looks much more yellow, but from at least what I'm seeing on my monitor, it looks almost more peachy. It's very strange. But,
We do the little thing on the StreamYards where we can see like a close up of your face for a second.
yeah, I can do that if you want me to. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I just usually not care about flopping around and changing. So.
Oh yeah, see now I can see it so much better.
Yeah.
I like it.
It looks cool. I don't see any peach at all.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just on the monitor of my actual DSLR, I can see peach up in here,
Yeah.
but then it's the actual closer to the proper color of yellow down here. It's very weird. But in person, it doesn't look that way. So,
Yeah.
which I don't mind. It's just sometimes it happens. Just want to be candid and open with the camera because obviously I can't just be, wow, this looks like so even and normal when I'm not seeing that on the monitor.
Right. I totally get that.
It's still pretty though, not gonna lie. It is pretty. Now, I'm going to move on to a different brush because fuck it, why not? And I think I'm going in with another one from the same collection, slightly smaller little blending brush, and I'm going to use Foxglove, which is this pretty shade. Beautiful shade there.
Yeah, I haven't even played with that palette yet, and I've had it forever.
Because I want to kind of see how these blend together. Because I want to try and almost make this grungy, mustardy yellow color. Now, compared to some looks I've done, this is going to be relatively basic because I'm trying to be sticking within colors that I can actually use that are comparable between the two palettes, rather
Right.
than just doing what I want to do. But that also is equally part of the fun.
Well, that can be, yeah, that can be part of it. That can be a challenge that, you don't usually, have yourself so fenced in on what you're going to use.
Did you want me to put it back to? Do you mind if
Oh,
I'm just
no,
figuring
this is fine because
I
I'm
feel
not
bad
doing
when it's
anything.
like this, though. I feel bad.
No, but see, the whole deal is we want to see what you're doing. And when it's like we're all the same size, we can't really hardly tell what you're doing.
I don't like it. But I'm going to put some of the purple under the lower lash line just to start getting the shaping of the eye makeup going down. Hi, babe.
Verb, verb. The verb is the word. Verb, verb, verb.
Bad. See, eventually I want to get a mount for the light so it can sit straight on top of my camera, so then I can use the tripod that the light is on to hold the phone, so then the phone will be a bit closer.
Right.
Eventually. I also do have my face makeup done already. I don't know if you can even tell. It is very normal or natural compared to what I usually do in terms of colours wise. I'm not as contoured or highlighted as I sometimes go, but I do have some highlight.
Well, you've got a nice glow to your skin.
Yeah, I got some highlighters going on. It's fun. You can't see it as well as what the DSLR can, sadly, which is always the way. It's very rude. But I think I want to just smear some of, or just like gently rub some of Toxic Green. Going to put that. Do I? I don't know. This is the struggle. There's not many shades I can really go in with.
I think my medicine's finally kicking in, James. I think I'm going to bounce.
That's okay. You can go.
Bye, Joe. I love you.
Love you guys. Parts.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, it looks like my Danessa Myrick stuff is going to be here, I think, on Monday.
Yay. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too.
Needs to arrive ASAP.
I can't wait.
I cannot wait for you to experience it too. I'm excited to see what the Lightworks palette is like for you.
Oh, me too. Me too, dude.
I'm quite certain you will like the liquid highlighter. I do actually have that underneath my foundation at the moment, so it's cool. I've done a very thin veil of the Danessa Myricks foundation all over, but it really does even out your skin and look a lot more full coverage than what you've got on.
I just wish I could get a sample of it like you were able to get.
Oh, do they not have the samples on?
I don't
Thinger?
know. I'll have to double check, but let me look. Let me look it up.
Because it's quite useful having the samples to try the different shades. Because I want to get a sample of a shade that's slightly darker than what I've got now. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, it's not the best look. I'm just doing this more so to compare shades.
Right. Well, I think you can still do a great look. It just can be different.
I wouldn't necessarily like I said, I wouldn't necessarily pair the colors like this together. I'm just like, I'll do something that's pretty enough. It's fun though. It is almost having these colors have helped balance the yellow a little bit.
Right.
Not too, a bit more on, at least on camera.
Oh, Ruby, what's up, girl?
I think I'm going to go back in with Foxglove just to pack it back on, just to deepen up this kind of smoked out wing that I've done.
Oh, Cindy
also
Rome is
going-
doing fantastic.
What
He's
was
getting
that,
around like regular. Cindy asked how Rome was doing after his surgery.
That's what we like to hear. And you get to have him serenade you wherever he feels like it. That's just like the best though.
It can be.
Can be. Okay, got it. I see how it is. I understand.
Not every swing is a hit. He is fantastic and very creative.
He tries.
You know what? He
doesn't try. Sorry, that's discrediting him. He does it.
Yes.
He does it. He does what he does, and he enjoys it, and that's all that matters. So I'm just running some of the yellow on the inner corner of the eye, and it's going to mix a bit with this foxglove shade, and it's going to make it a bit more mustardy, grungy, and fun. So,
Well, I love mustardy and grungy, so.
Funnily enough, this color story also in a way reminds me of what some colors are that you can achieve in the Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. Like some colors.
I can see that. I can see that.
Having fun, doing whatever. Get beautiful. No, focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. Can I zoom in a bit more? Oh yeah, I can. So this is pretty much what I'm going to do with this eye. I'm going to go off camera, do a little bit of a wing with, if you give me a sec, I'll find it. You know what, fuck it. Should I go with one of these neon liners? Just for fuck's sake, why not?
You know what? I feel like the blue would be like fire.
That one. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'll come back. Beautiful wifey Rhonda wants this one done. So this will become liner on here. And then I'll work on recreating essentially this look with the colors inside of the Made by Mitchell palette. So see you in a second, camera.
I really think that blue with the yellow and the green is going to look like amazing.
It's definitely it is quite grungy, and it's an interesting one. I'm having fun with it. All about that experimentation.
Hell yeah, we love some experimentation.
Yeah, we do like it.
That's why we're such a good couple.
So I'm just getting a little bit of setting spray in the lid of my setting spray itself. Use it as a little well, like an ink well, I guess. The well of water.
That's so cool.
And just hydrating the pan of liquid eyeliner. And you get it to the consistency of what it almost looks like normal, actual, like just paint in general.
Oh yeah, see the first eyeliner I ever used to do wings was a cake eyeliner that I added water to, so I'm familiar.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of eyeliner like pens back in the 80s.
I do like having cake liners, and I hope that this brand makes the duochrome liners that Joey got into a palette form, because it's the brand that does the duochrome liners that Joe recently got that also makes this palette that I'm currently using.
That's cool. What is the name of that company again? I always forget.
So this is the Glam Vice Neon Festival Face and Body Paint Palette. So just Glam Vice is the brand.
Oh, okay.
They've got five of these in total. They've got this, which is the neon rainbow. They've got a pastel neon rainbow. So both the pastel and this one glow under UV. Then they have this, not the exact same colors, but a normal rainbow, but it's non-UV reactive. And then they have the other two palettes, which I own, which are the Abstract Rose and Tropical Treasure palettes. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind people with the mirrors. So these are also These are also eyeliners.
So pretty.
Yeah. So, and for the amount of money they are, you actually are getting a quite decent amount for your money. They are massive pans.
Yeah, I was gonna
And-
say. I mean, the pants are enormous.
They will last for a while. So I've got one more to get, which is the pastel one, which then I'll have pretty much all the colors of liners that I would need to be able to make custom shades and mix. The only thing, like I said, I would want to add is those duochrome ones, because could you imagine having, well, the duochrome liners, they already got it. They have the capacity to make palettes. So it's not a matter of if, it's more matter of when.
Right.
Which is my struggle, because I want the liners ASAP, but then equally there's no point in me buying them as individuals if I'm just going to buy a palette. So,
Right.
and the issue is I would want to buy just one or two of the shades as a single, so at least I have them, and then wait for the rest to be in a palette, because I just would not want to spend the money and then get it.
Yeah, because you don't know how long it's going to be before they do the palette.
Yeah. Good enough, Wing. Doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Sometimes I can't match Wings, or this happens and I get a bit more extravagant with the actual placement. But it's fun though.
It looks so cool with those colors.
It's an interesting one. I'm going to not put a lot on the inner corner, because sometimes the inner corner doesn't like me.
No, I feel that.
I feel like that might be.
I do feel like that. I do feel like that.
Trying to focus on doing eyeliner, and you're just doing that in my ear. I'm like, for fuck's sake. I love it.
I haven't done it in a long time.
It was phenomenal. Made me loins tingle.
The look on your face was so good.
You brought me to that place, wifey.
I'm glad I can take you somewhere.
Somewhere far away.
Somewhere out there. So I think there was a problem with some of the stimulus here, because if you did your taxes through a couple of different companies, it was holding up getting your stimulus. And I think I'm going to get my stimulus soon, so I'm excited.
I think one that I saw was an issue was TurboTax or something.
Yeah, TurboTax and H&R Block.
Which is annoying, because I know quite a few people that use TurboTax and H&R Block.
Yeah, I've been using TurboTax the last 3 years. For sure. Yeah, I'm just so excited about the ability to have a more organized area and making it look nicer. I'm so excited.
I don't blame you. I was like it too when I got my own table, and I've been over time getting even more for my space. It really is an exciting, monumental type thing to do. So I definitely don't blame you.
Yeah, because it's just a regular big old office desk, so it's gonna change everything up. And I won't be
Sorry, I'm
knocking.
just focusing on
Oh,
mascara.
you do that. I would need to focus too.
But more so it's lower lashes. Upper, I can go wild on.
Oh,
Lower.
my Pat McGrath mascara is finally dying.
Really? Mine isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, it's getting close to the time it would, though.
Yeah. Yep. It just doesn't do what it used to do anymore.
I mean, now she has the mini, so if you wanted to, it's like, I think it's under $20.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I have so many mascaras to
Oh yeah,
try.
you can use whatever you want anyways, but I
Yeah.
definitely want to keep on repurchasing at least the mini of this if I can, because I just like the formula that much. I'd just rather stick with what I know.
Oh yeah, it's so good. But I've got like a bunch of mascaras that I just need to that I've bought because I've heard such good things about. So I'm always trying different mascaras and stuff. But I was
Yeah.
stuck on the Black Dark Star for sure.
I mean, not to. Well, you already know the beauty, but just like
That looks so pretty.
Dark Star mascara, that's just like not even two coats. That's just one so far. If
Yeah.
I wanted to, I could build it up, which is the crazy thing. They look nice and pretty, and I like putting some falsies on with it. So I think I'm going to put on some very fluffy false lashes on some of my more natural ones. The beauty about my Mitchell bag, I'm able to slip the little packs of the lashes in the lid really nicely. So I've got like a ton of lashes, like in things like this. I've got 3 of these in different styles.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So
I think
I can.
use it.
Yeah, sorry. Have you not seen them properly before? I mean, I haven't. I don't think I've actually shown. I'll show you close-ups of the 3 designs. So I've got 3 different styles. Oh God, if I can. Okay. So you go with you. Go with you. I'm just trying not to mix up the lids because the lids have the actual design style on them, because I want to try and remember what the design styles are and order from the same people if possible. But that's
Oh
one pair that I have.
I love those. Those are awesome.
Yes, I've got a ton of them, 10 pairs of them.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
They
And
remind me of like 60s, like 1960s eyelashes that were like so cool.
these ones are more natural,
Oh yeah.
which they're what I'm going to go with today, because they're just going to suit me just doing these type of lashes with a wing. It will just slightly amplify them. And then the most voluptuous of the bunch, and you can tell I use these ones the most because of how many hairs are missing. But
Ooh, I wish I could. I need to practice doing eyelashes, but I just don't have patience for it.
practice, sadly. So
Yeah,
it comes down to.
I'm a terrible practicer.
I know. I force myself. I've really had to force myself to get out of comfort zone. And it sounds silly, but doing very neutral brown looks and wearing lashes and forcing myself to do lashes and brown looks have been like me forcing myself out of comfort zone because I'm used to color.
Right, that makes sense.
Weird. I don't know that.
I think it's fantastic.
I kept the wrong pair out like a dumb mum. Okay. Yeah. And I could probably put more pairs of lashes in that lid, but I like keeping in these relatively thin packs. So eventually, once these empty out, I'm going to take the stickers off, and I'm actually just going to put my normal lashes on these and use these as storage trays to keep all my lashes in my bag.
That's cool. Hey, Glitz MUA.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
I need skizzles. I need skizzles. We're doing a bit of a weird-ish look. Not my typical style of look. I'm actually doing a comparison video at the moment. So I received this palette from Genie, which is the Hank and Henry Poison palette, and I noticed when it arrived, wow, English is not working at the moment. Don't listen to me. It had some colors that are quite similar to this Made by Mitchell palette, so I want to do a comparison video, which I'm currently filming. I'm just not actually filming at the moment because I'm doing other parts of makeup, but there's some colors that are in both that are really similar to me, so I'm trying to use colors that are in both, so I'll get better close up lighting, or don't not shiz over for you. So that's what I've got going on.
I'm doing great, but just how we're doing.
I'm going fantastically at the moment. Get to talk to all you lovely people, play with makeup, and that is what makes me happy. So I can't complain. I'm in relatively little amount of pain than normal.
Oh,
I'm
that's
having fun. So it's a good time. So I'll be back. Oh no, that's okay. It's just my blush brush. I don't really need to do that. Blush brush can go back in the bag. So I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors so I can trim some lashes for when I actually apply lashes. And then I'll be back. So if you don't mind hosting for a second, beautiful wifey.
I do not mind.
Thank you kindly.
Your looks.
I mean, I don't think we had everyone that's in the chat right now when you were discussing. Did you want to explain again? If you don't mind explaining, I'll make you bigger. And you can explain your show.
Oh, that's cool. So we just started last night on my friend Jeannie's channel, Unfiltered 50s. She and I are doing a collaboration where we do music and makeup together. So we pick a band or an artist or a genre, and we talk about that while we do makeup or skincare or some kind of beauty routine. And it's really cool. And our first one was last night, and then every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we alternate weeks, so we'll be having a wide variety of music. So it's going to be really cool. I'll let him know, Shelly. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thanks. Yeah. So, it's not like anything that we've seen, so it's just a lot of fun, and we get to, because Jeannie and I are both big music fans, so we get to just pick bands that we like and explore them.
Sounds like I came back at pretty much perfect timing as you're finishing, even though I like listening to you talk. But no, it sounds like a lot of fun. I personally love music, so it makes me very excited to get to see two fabulous, beautiful, lovely ladies get to equally share their passion for not only makeup but music, and then make their own content about it.
Yeah, Cindy, we take turns. So yesterday was on Jeannie's. So this next Friday coming, it'll be on mine. So we also take turns, so nobody has, more to do than the other. And it's just an interesting concept.
I am very excited for it.
And she did John Mellencamp last night. And I'll be doing Duran Duran this Friday.
Heck yeah. Did you want to potentially give any sneak peeks of potential bands you might discuss
Oh,
in the future?
well, we're taking
Or
suggestions also, but let me grab my book here. I happen to have it right here.
spoilers, wifey.
Um, just all kinds of stuff. George Michael's Heart, The Ramones, Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Pretenders, Sheila E. Hart. That's in the next couple months. That's for the next. That's for the next 2 months. So it's pretty cool.
Heck yeah, I for one, I'm very excited. And like I was saying to you, I'd not only like to hear discussion of just not what also what you're doing, but like I was saying to you, the way that these different bands, if they have, depending on how they have affected the world, discussing how their music has impacted certain genres today, because it's surprising how much influence certain rock and old country and even some older, like not old, but some like 80s, 90s hip hop has really shaped modern music.
Yeah, we
So,
are going to do genres and influencers and things like that too. So, hey, Ashley, Shelly and Joe went to bed,
I don't know when my little mini hand mirror's gone. It's okay.
which happens this time of morning. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I've got a list of bands that people are suggesting. It's really cool. I love Glitch. She's so friendly and outgoing.
I'm not sure what pronouns do you, if you don't mind sharing with us, Glitz.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just automatically assumed. I don't
I've
know.
I've had Glitz up on my panel, and I'm at the moment mind blanking, and we like to be respectful of it.
Right. I'm sorry, Glitz. I just
No, don't understand.
now I feel like an asshole.
Don't feel like an asshole. It happens.
Well, I was gonna say something awful, but I'm not gonna say it.
Well, it happens often for me too when you see my photo on makeup because and a lot of people will assume just female instantly. And
Right.
while I personally don't really care what bloody pronoun I get referred to as, I usually go by he, him, but someone refers to me as she, her,
It's
they,
true.
them. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm more so. If anything, I'd say I'm kind of like gender fluid in that sense, like, or at least when it comes to pronouns and how I see myself, it doesn't matter. I'm just me.
Oh, Glitz says that they go by he, him, or she, her, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell from little thumbnails, you know.
Oh no.
We're just Rocket Girl. Well, I call everybody girl. I even call Rome girl, which is funny. He's just gotten used to me calling him girl. Girl, you'll be a woman soon.
Now I'm just painting on some lash glue. For delicious lashes to go on.
Oh, that's awesome, Glitz.
But,
I just love your name. Glitz is so cool.
mm-hmm.
But make yourself big. I'm the big one right now.
On the big one, eh?
I don't
I'm
want.
trying to think. Yeah, the glitz part reminds me of a song where it's like glitz and the glam and the fashion. Don't know what it's from. My brain's just mind blank.
Oh, that's cool. Is it Glitz MUA on Instagram?
Believe so. I've got glitz on IG.
Well, I'll look. I found Glitz. Oh, you're such a cutie! Oh my gosh, you're adorable. Hope you don't find adorable offensive. Some people don't want to be adorable, they want to be stunning. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful. I just followed you.
We love it. We're all about the love, positivity, and makeup around here.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Now you're on my. Ooh.
So, got the makeup on. Gonna just fill in. Nope, wrong liner. I need black one. There it is. I can grasp it with me little scruffy hands. Oh, not that.
Wow, Glitz has a lot of followers on Instagram. That's cool.
I haven't even paid attention to numbers. I don't know.
Oh, I've got less than 500. I need to work on my Instagram game. Because, that's one thing Jeannie and I have to do is, really learn how to promote our new series.
Yeah, I think my biggest platform is Twitter, and I'm close to like 1,900 on Twitter.
Oh, that's really good. I can't do Twitter. It just isn't my format.
And then on Instagram, I think I'm like around 1.3k followers, and then on here, I'm like 100. So it's like yeah, which is always amusing. But I don't mind. I have fun on here.
Right. And that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Come through Twitter.
Yeah, a lot of what I do on Twitter is I help run a brand account on Twitter. So I also have to have a prominent account on there anyways, so I can liaise with people,
Right.
which is fun. So yeah, I work with Stargem Cosmetics. I help run their account, like I said, at times in the night where generally in the US you'd be all asleep. I'm there just to make sure at least someone can say hello.
That's awesome. I think that would be amazing. Let's want to do a concept with you sometime.
Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, I was trying to do like a baby black liner just so it's like extra snatch.
Right.
What? Yeah, I often do. I don't have my other phone with me. It's okay. But I often do very wacky out there looks. I don't often do more tame faces like this. I'm for doing like purple foundation with neon blue blush. Like I'm all for going crazy. I often actually feel more comfortable doing that type of makeup than doing this type of face. It just uses up a lot of product, but it's fun. So I'm always into going wacky and wild. And it's even more fun to capture on camera sometimes too, because then you have the actual footage to go along with it.
Oh yeah, I looked at that all pink face you did, Mr. Glitz.
Yeah. We love an all pink moment.
Yeah, I just do kind of regular makeup, but I do it different than other people do. So
You can do all your makeup all you want. Do each individual styles. We don't all need to do fucking the same thing. Otherwise it's boring.
yeah, it does
What?
get boring.
How do you get brands to make new innovative products if we all wear the exact same thing?
True
And
that.
then people complain, oh, you're doing weird shit. But then they go, oh, but then why are you wearing weird makeup? Well, then, cunt, don't argue or don't complain if you're sick of doing the same black and blue thing or every single time, and just let us have fun. I want holographic makeup just to blow up. I want holographic everything.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so that's pretty much done. I'm gonna go back to filming now and then start doing the other art. So this is what I've come up with. Wonderful, beautiful. So this blue liner, I ended up, like I said, going in with the blue liner from the Glam Vice Neon Festival palette. Just this blue shade. And did a liner. I also used the KVD tattoo liner in the shade Trooper Black, just to do a wing as well as blend in the lash band. I just use a pair of lashes that I got from eBay, nowhere in particular. And then I just used the Patograph Dark Star Mascara on the lower and upper lashes. I'm not sure what colour yet I'm going to put along the waterline. I might just do a basic brown. I've got this really nice shade from Morphe. It's called Sweetheart. Camera will focus. So that's the shade there, Sweetheart. So I think I might do that. That brown. Yeah, that's my struggle. I don't do one style of makeup. I just do everything. Don't know what that says about me, but because in a way it is expressing me, but I also equally view my face rather as a canvas instead of me just making my makeup show who I am inside. A lot of the time I'm literally making who I am irrelevant and making the look its own thing. Or at least that's the mindset that I'm in. When I'm using makeup, I don't want to look human. I don't want to look natural. I don't want to look like me a lot of the time. That's just me though. So yeah, so now I have that in the waterline, just add a bit of actual colour in there. Just got some random generic lashes just on the upper lashes, just to give extra deliciousness. I think I'm gonna brush through just a second time with the Dark Star mascara, just to give a bit more blending with it. And sometimes I almost like having a little bit of the spidery lash effect with false lashes. And I mean, these ones are cheap, but I don't mind ruining their lifespan by coating them in product. So just put a little bit more of Dark Star on, so as you can hopefully see, makes just the lashes look a little bit more seen, a little bit more fluffy. I love it. Oh, these are such a pretty lash combo. Oh my god, especially on camera. I'll try and show you up close. So I don't know how well angle wise I'm going. This is the struggle. See, your lashes though, pretty. They're just some random ones that I bought from eBay. basic ones, but they do the job. Look quite nice. So now I'm going to start recreating this look on the other eye. And then it'll be fun times.
Lashes.
What was that? Sorry?
Love them lashes.
They're pretty. They're quite cheap as well. They were from eBay. $4 for the set of 10 lashes. So just again going in with the Denesamyrix base on the brush so I can buff it on. So I love using this as my eye base. Glitz. This might be a product worth looking into. It is from a black owned and made brand called Denesamyrix. It is essentially a liquid eyeshadow, but you can also use it on the lips, on the cheek, on the face. You can mix it with other colors like lipsticks and liquid blushes and stuff to make like colored eye bases. And you saw, I'll show you close up. You can see how blanked out my eye is just from that little bit. And this makes colors pop. Yeah, I think it's like $15, $16. It is water resistant, up to 24-hour wear. It is able to have eyeshadow and other products go over the top of it. And more importantly, I believe it might finally be the thing that might make Gumdrop from Jawbreaker actually show up on your face properly. Maybe. Because this will amplify anything and will make it as vibrant as possible if you give it the beauty of eyeshadow. So now I'm going in, like I said, with this beautiful palette, the Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground palette. Stunning. Stunning. I don't care, it's got some of the eyeshadow from this is kind of clean. So I'm going to go in with the shade Arkid. The shade Arkid from the Feet on the Ground palette. Ooh, holy crapoli. With that pigment. So now this is the struggle trying to stay in frame with this eye. So just sweeping the crease, sweeping. Oh, that was the message in the group chat. Actually saying nice. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell on cam on your end, but on my DSLR you can see just the one dip with the Made by Mitchell palette compared to the amount that I had to dip in with the Hank and Henry. That was one dip in the Made by Mitchell palette.
That's awesome.
Like, you don't often see that type of performance. Like, that's what I'm talking about, Glitz. Literally one dunk in with the Made by Mitchell palette, just on a fluffy brush like this, with the yellow.
Yeah, that's so good. And that
And
shine,
this,
shimmer.
yeah, the palette is, well, the palette is beautiful itself, so. There we go. Try and put the. No, I love this stuff. There's quite a few different like finishes. So she has some that are like shimmery. This one, the white one, is a matte. I also have a black that is a matte. I've got some that are what's called foils, but they are almost duochromes in this formula. There is just metallics. She's got some neons. So I want to get some of the neons eventually, which will be a lot of fun. So now I'm just going in with a second amount of the shade R-Kid from Feet on the Ground just to blend a bit further. Start building up the pigment. Getting it even more amplified. Oh, I know that. Holy crap. I always forget how vibrant this palette's shades are. Would you ever consider getting the Made by Mitchell stuff, Rhonda?
I would like to. It's just, I don't even know. Is it sold out?
Well, it should be available. It's sold on Beautylish, I'm pretty sure. There should still be stock on his website. I got mine from an Australian reseller. Just trying to think where. I don't have my second phone on me at the moment, so I can't properly check for you at the moment. Sorry, Glitz, I can't give you the proper tea. But I believe he is on either Beautylish or Beauty Bay. I personally purchased it from an Australian reseller.
Let me look on Beautylish. I don't think it is on Beautylish for some reason.
Might be Beauty Bay, Beautylish, one of the two. Maybe neither, which would be even worse. Make me a liar. Oh no.
No, they don't have any Mitchell on Beautylish. It might be Beauty Bay.
Beauty Bay, Beautylish. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I bought mine from the Australian reseller, which is always a bit of a struggle when talking about getting it shipped and when it's available. Because it's all available on their website for me right now if I wanted to get it.
Right.
So now, on this eye, I'm going to go in with a similar shade, which are from the Poison palette. Give me a moment, I'll compare. So I'm going to go in with a shade that's similar to Foxglove, which I'm going to go in with the shade Chew Lip from the Made by Mitchell palette, which is this really pretty burgundy shade. Kind of can't see it that well. Oh, I want to get Eternal Eclipse eventually. We can live vicariously through each other. How about that?
I may not be spelling Mitchell right.
It's no extra M's. It's just Made by Mittchell.
That's what I've got. It's not on Beauty Bay either.
I don't know then. I thought it would be. I thought it was. I don't know.
Like the first Mitchell palette was on Beauty Bay. And to get Mitchell's palette, yeah, I think I'd have to go to the Mitchell's website .co.uk or whatever.
Which isn't too bad, I don't believe, in terms of shipping prices, but
let's look up Made by Mitchell. Made by Mitchell Cosmetics. Shop Made by Mitchell.
I mean, I don't know. There's something about the formula and pigmentation of these powders that just like you can just have fun with it,
right?
And just go wild. Like, just look at that. Very snap. I just did that with the brush, but you can get really like winged out, really sharp with it.
Wow, he's got the bundle on sale.
Yeah, it's
for 250 pounds.
I don't know how much that would be in US dollars.
It's probably about $300 something.
Just
Probably.
a bit of money. So I just love how pigmented these shadows are. It's what makeup dreams are made of. Even for these grungy type looks. I might not even try and include a brown on this eye. I kind of prefer the way it's looking without it. It might just diverge a little bit. No, I will. I will keep it. Fuck it. I will. See how Mitchell will perform with doing the weirdness.
They've got something called ClearPay, which looks like Afterpay.
Now, I'm going to go in and pick up the shade Grass, which is this green. Kind of not showing green on camera. It's sparkly. You can't really see it on the smaller one, which is annoying. But I'm just going to, like on this eye, gonna try and just smear it. So it'll be interesting to see how this looks. Stay.
Now I'm checking out ClearPay.
You're checking out what? Sorry.
ClearPay, it's like Afterpay.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't get ClearPay because I'm not in the UK. It's a shame.
That's rude.
It's £40, so that's like $75. I figured it up last time. I don't know where. I guess Joe. That's how Joe got it. I don't know.
She got it while the palette was on sale in general.
Oh, that's cool.
Like they had a sale a month or so ago. And like I said, I got mine from an Australian reseller.
Right. Oh, I've played with the Lunar Eternal Eclipse. It's really pretty.
Check Morphe.
Morphe.
He's in Morphe, Australia.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now I'm just mixing between the two shades that I just used just to blend this shape a bit into the green because I want to. Give this almost a faux cut crease like effect.
Yeah, they don't have it. I don't think it doesn't look like it. Maybe this is by Moon. No, they only have the Morphe collab.
We just have to see because it's on Australia's Morphe website and it's on everything else, but none for you guys.
They just because Morphe had that collab with him, and I've got that collab palette, which is really nice.
I am liking how this is coming out so far. This one is just going very grungy compared to the other one, this one. But it almost just works because of how nice this formula is.
That's awesome.
So, see it a bit up. See? Wacky.
It looks so good.
It's like I got it winged out even with a little fluffy brush and even use a wing. So,
It's amazing.
fun times. So
Good
this
times.
I have Strawberry Dream Glitz. It is beautiful. I also highly recommend his blush palette. I've also got that. So this is what this eye is looking like. I'm going to now go back in with the fluffy brush for the yellow. Just grab the slightest little bit, and like on this side, I'm just gonna mash a little bit with it, and then I'll do the blue wing like I did on this side, do the lashes, and then I'll pretty much end the video. Both are really pretty. Just in terms of pigmentation, this is just on another level, but this is still quite pretty. Both sides are beautiful in their own ways. The Mitchell one is just pigment. Even though the colors that it is, you wouldn't typically expect to show up as well as they did, but it was surprisingly fun. Surprisingly easy to achieve this in terms of payoff. So I'm trying to hold this. I've got like a zoom mirror, so I'm trying to hold this in a way so it almost looks like I'm looking into the camera while I'm blending. Which will kind of look kind of creepy.
We love a little creepy. Oh yeah, the blush palette's super nice. I've got a couple palettes of Manny. I've got the spell book, and I've got spells, and I've got Life is a Drag, and I've got the blush palette.
Give me a mo. I'll try and get it out. Yeah. Look at her.
She's so pretty.
And what I really appreciate too is I can actually, as a very pale person, use every single shade. Obviously, the darker shades I can't use as blush. They actually work really nicely as almost like an in-between shade as a blush and bronzer. So I can almost pair them with the lighter shades that I actually would use as highlighters. So it almost becomes like almost like blush draping, but with the bronzer. I don't know what that would be called properly, but it almost blends into my contour bronzer with the darker blush tones. I do as well, Glitz. The way he's going with the moon planets type vibe, I feel like if he keeps on going in that route and exploring different ways of doing that, and potentially going into like sun solar ships and all that, be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can go a lot with the whole universe.
Just to challenge myself, I'm going to actually film doing this. I'm just going to speed it up in post so you get to see how well I can do winged liner if I can in real time. Fun. So I'll try and get in frame. Excuse you, but ho, it's as soon as I went to go draw, it was just dry enough not to go on properly. So cool. It's funny. I feel relatively confident with wing liner now. Been messing around with it enough. I feel like I can do it while talking, which is a lot of fun. It's a bit of a cuter wing, which is funny. This is usually my worst eye, and this one's a lot more of a controlled wing than the other one. Don't know how that works. No, thank you for hanging around, Glitz. Have a great rest of your morning, rest of your day. Stay safe. Yeah, I actually don't want to mess with the wing on this side, make it any longer. Even though... Ooh, sorry. I'm going to just fill in a little bit along where the wing is. Just so I get the blue to be even more opaque. So, I think I'm happy with that.
It looks stunning. You're a stunner.
You're a stunner, you sexy
Yes.
wifey beast, you.
You're a stunner.
No, you're...
Not you.
No. Ooh, that bass at the end there. Ooh.
Oh, you're a stunner.
Oh, you're a stunner. Stunner, a
Ruby.
lot of fun. Ruby.
Ruby kitty.
Ruby.
Well, all for one cat. You never know which one's going to show up.
All of them.
It's a crapshoot.
But it makes it more fun.
Yeah, it does.
It makes it something. But, well. So, I'm just going to curl the lashes wherever my lash curler is at. Curler.
You know, I've got a couple of lash colors, and I never remember to use them ever.
I always curl my lashes.
And I even have them like right in front of my face, and I still forget them.
I just love the way that my lashes look when I curl them. So.
Oh, I'm sure I would if I did it.
Yeah, that's the struggle, isn't it? Trying to remember to do it. So
Well,
this eye is, like I said, Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. Oh, I turned that the perfect angle just to get the line wording to be in frame and
ooh.
in focus. It was fucking.
That's good.
You know how it be.
I know.
Oh, look at this crab hand going on.
I hope it don't stay that way.
I hope it doesn't either, but that'll make it spicy, eh?
It's a party.
I'm trying to be like a lash model, staying still while I apply the mascara. Yeah.
Oh, when you're done with that, I'll show you something that Rome surprised me with yesterday.
Ooh.
I mean, it was totally. He doesn't really do out of the blue presents very much, so it was like a big shock.
Well, I say. Oh, there we go. Got the Pat Dark Star on. Love to see it. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Like I said, Dark Star mascara. Ooh. Like I'm an ad for it. Now show me the beauty. Oh, well, whoop. Oh, it's so cute.
It's the White Rabbit, and it's fur and ceramics.
Oh, nice. Hi, Phaser. Oh, we got a one.
Hey, Faisal.
Guess who's about to pop up?
Isn't that cool?
Joe.
Hey, Faisal.
Oh, Joe, you got something playing audio.
Oops.
Joe. You got it. Okay. I will face off.
Hey, Joe. Welcome back to the show. Did you see the rabbit I just showed?
I did. I like it.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. Rome said he looked it up on eBay before he bought it, and it was $200 on eBay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And he got it for like 40. It's
Good job, Ron.
It's super fancy.
Oh, so fancy.
Hey,
Oh,
Faisal.
He got it from my new studio and stuff. I'm doing good, girl. Yeah, super bargain, and it's in perfect condition. It's so nice. And even his little glasses come off. The only thing he's missing is a little pocket watch.
Beautiful. Now to put on my lashes, and then this eye will be pretty much done too. Yay! And then I can conclude the filming portion and give my final thoughts and all that fun stuff. How are you, Joe?
Tired and my head hurts, but I feel great besides that.
Oh, sorry.
It could be worse.
Exactly. We might not be live, so you couldn't just be distracted.
I might not have a Kit Kat over here distracting me, trying to tell me to feed him when it's not time.
Rhonda's distracting you with her beauty.
That's right.
Hey.
That's me.
I think I dozed off for like 5 minutes or so. How is it that you can go to sleep for like 10 minutes and have a dream that feels like it's a week long?
I don't know, girl. That's the mystery of the brain.
I think most streams on average only last for like 3-4 seconds in real time, but they feel much longer.
Oh, thank you, Faisal. I'm fine. The headache will go away at some point.
One day.
Yeah. I go to get my second whatever thing before I can get the ablation the 19th, and I'm going to ask him again what I need to do because he didn't really say nothing last time except go to your general practitioner.
That's dumb.
You're a pain doctor. I have pain in my head.
Right.
I'm in one of those catch-22s, though, that Rhonda, I'm sure, knows about. You're on so much medicine that they won't help you any other way.
Right.
That's okay. I just keep sniffing my peppermint oil.
Well, that stuff helps.
I hate peppermint, but I'm doing it because it does help.
Where in your forehead where's the part of your head does the headache hurt?
It's like right in the front and then right back here.
Actually, put the peppermint oil where it hurts, and that will work better than sniffing it.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah. Because I used to get this roller ball from Veda, and it was a peppermint oil roller ball for headaches, and you would roll it on parts where your head hurt and your neck. And like, I got another something similar, and it's called a temple rub, and it's got peppermint in it. And when my shoulders hurt, I rub it on my shoulders even.
I tried rubbing my lidocaine on my head, but it didn't work because it's in my brain. I tried everything. When I say I've tried everything, I mean it.
Lidocaine good for numbing the butthole.
That's good to know.
No, actually, they have used some of those to numb areas for porn videos so that women can handle certain sizes.
I bet.
I have first-hand experience. I can attest to that.
Well, that medicine is not good for down there, so don't ever do that. It's not supposed to be used down there.
I don't give a fuck.
You can lose feeling forever.
Oh, I can still don't feel.
Let me see your eyes when you can.
No, you're accosting me with my lidocaine butthole.
That's the new band I'm gonna
trying
start.
to save you.
My next band is gonna be Lidocaine Butthole.
Maybe my lidocaine butthole doesn't want to be saved, so it wants to be loose like a goose.
Well, if you lose all feelings, fine, whatever.
That's okay. As long as I can do makeup, that's all that matters. I don't need to have a asshole with feelings to do makeup, do I? Oh no.
Yes, Cindy.
I don't think you do.
What a wonderful.
I mean, Jeffree Star seems to be an asshole without feeling.
Yeah, but according to him, he only ever smokes weed, even though and has never drunk, even though there's evidence of him drinking and talking about doing other drugs.
Well, all that money. I believe that he doesn't drink because you can have mocktails and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he's also talked about snorting cocaine and shit like that with different artists.
Oh, I'm sure he has. I mean, with that much money and all the things that he's done, how could he? Cocaine's a given.
Hey, he might be truthful, and we'll never know. But
or he may have done it in a phase and now he's out of it.
Yeah, that's actually the way I feel. I feel like he smokes a lot of weed now, but I think he's out of the other stuff. Just based on stupid stuff that I've seen how my brother acted and how I've not seen Jeffrey act that way.
Yeah,
even though he's an asshole.
Well, you don't see how he is off camera, so
That's true. But I can be a bit of an asshole myself.
Well, if you got one, you can be one.
Oh, I've got my asshole on camera.
I bet you do. It's Veda, Cindy. They're so cool. It's fun. I don't know. I can't rhyme that. I can't rhyme Cindy. It's Mindy. I don't know.
Bindi, but she might not want to be Bindi.
Oh, Bindi is pregnant.
Cindy can be our friendy.
Ooh, Erica's here too.
Yay.
Good morning, Erica.
Erica, you're so cool. You're a knitting and crocheting fool.
No, so these are the two eyes pretty much done. So this is the eye using the Hank and Henry Poison palette. And I went in with the shades Strychnine, this yellow shade called Foxglove. Oh, I got product on my fingy. And did I go in with anything else on this palette? Yeah, sorry. I also went in with the shade Toxic. So I went with Strychnine, Foxglove, and Toxic on this eye. And then on this eye is with the Made by Mitchell palette, the Feet on the Ground, this giant beefy boy of a palette. And I went in with the shades Arkid, which is the yellow. I went in with the shade Tulip, which is this darker kind of purpley shade. And I also went in with the shimmer shade Grass, which is on the inner corner lid area, blended in with the shade Tulip as well. It's relatively basic colours. Like I didn't go with that many colours, but it's a bit of an interesting combo. I quite enjoy it. Obviously, they are both very pretty. Just this Made by Mitchell side is just on another level in terms of pigmentation. There's nothing wrong with this side. This is very pretty in person. The yellow is more vibrant, but just nothing is beating how neon the yellow is for the Made by Mitchell side. It's like having a loose pigment on the eye. It's just crazy. So these are the two eyes, like I said, that I've done side by side, doing a comparison video of the two palettes. Fun. I was also, like I said at the beginning, very lucky to be gifted this by my beautiful friend Jeannie, and the person that I have up here next to me on the panel, beautiful wifey Rhonda. Her and Jeannie are doing an awesome collab idea. It's essentially a mismatch of like music and makeup, more talking about music and different aspects of music, different artists, different genres, all the beautiful fun stuff with music, which I love and adore that they're doing that. Makes me so happy. I'll have that all linked down below. I'll also have it like a little eye bubble up here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. See you all later. Love hearts. Bye. That's filming done. So
I want to see
now
it.
you got me. Now you got me.
I want to see it.
Nice. You give me a second. I'm just putting.
Oh, Joe, where did you get your Made by Mitchell palette? Did you have to order it from Mitchell?
Yeah, I did. It didn't take as long as I thought.
So
Right.
this is the this is Hank and Henry side. This is the Made by Mitchell side.
Oh, they're beautiful. Both
you
of
can
them
just
are
see
beautiful.
the Made by Mitchell pigment in general is just on another level when it comes to their vibrancy.
But I still like them both.
They're both fun. Fun. Makes my eyes pull a lot greener than normal too, which is tricky.
We love
I
it.
don't know.
So pretty.
But yeah, so fun. I do like this though. I like as well that I was able to achieve that kind of sharp flick with just this brush.
That's pretty impressive.
This is one of the ones from the Morphe Brush Lust collection. It was a collection that was a part of the collaboration with Strash Me, who was the winner of Instant Influencer. And it has an eyeshadow palette, some other makeup stuff, some brushes. And I got the brush set. It was a very wise investment. I've gotten so many brushes from it that are stupid useful. I was able to get like a glitter applicator, which has a silicone tip. This has been amazing for applying glitter with. And I got all sorts of different size brushes that have been great, especially some weird sized flat brushes. Like, look how small that is for a flat packing brush.
That is tiny. That's cool, though.
Yeah, it's tiny as shit. So it's been surprisingly useful having these.
I hate the way, except for the James Charles collab and the Star collab, all the other collabs, even like it was Savini, the collab you talked about, another collab I bought, they never put the fucking numbers on them.
I know, which is very frustrating. My one doesn't have any numbers either, which, like, it's annoying when I want to sometimes know the difference between, like, these two brushes that are in the same line. They just don't have any numbers on it. It just says Morphe. because I often go like I'm going to go in with my Morphe 321, which is like this, or my Morphe 250-0, which is my normal liner brush, or my M330, which is my fluffy blending brush, or the M321. No, M149, which is my little pencil brush. I love this one, the M149. It's quite a few.
I mean, I'm
Really
not gonna
good
lie.
brushes.
Sometimes I just say the number that it relates to in my other brushes because it looks just like that brush. They just were so lazy they couldn't put the fucking number on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
All
cheap.
they'll have, like this one, is similar to, say, these two are very similar in terms of end, but the brush handles are actually slightly different lengths. But this one doesn't
Yeah,
have any number on it. It's a bit frustrating when you want to
I
be
know
able
it's a
to
little
actually
thing in
properly
life, but
listen.
it ignores me.
Oh no, it annoys me too.
I got a bunch of
Or-
new brushes. I have to migrate to the studio.
Thank you, Phaser. It's
I'm
a
so sad.
interesting grungy moment.
Yeah, I like
Grungy
it a
moment.
lot. Since the
I do
car's
too.
fucking up, I may not get. I wanted to get Hank and Henry some stuff from Rhonda and the new Danessa Myrick, but fucking car parts are expensive as hell.
Oh
Oh,
no.
well, I can hold on to this stuff for you for as long as you need, so it's no big deal.
Oh, I hate that. I hate for you to do that.
Oh, I don't, because it's
You
fun.
know,
It's not. I'm not like dying, or it's not like I need to. I don't have food or something. It's
it wasn't that. I just feel like you're trying to get your beauty room put together, and I feel like I have a mess or something there.
no, it's just all in the bag. That's all. I just have it all in a little mailing bag. That's all. It's so
Okay.
fine.
Well, hopefully this will get straightened out this month. We're very full. I mean, honestly, we're very thankful to have Brad because labor. Anybody that's ever got a car fixed, labor is ridiculous, and Brad doesn't charge us.
Oh, that's really good then.
So even though the parts are expensive, it's not going to be like. I mean, we always take him out to dinner or something, but because of COVID, we'll just bring him a pizza or something. You know?
Right. Right.
It's nice having friends that know how to do things. You know.
Yeah, I used to have a friend that was a mechanic, but he's had cancer and a bunch of other problems, so we can't really ask him for help anymore. But it
Well,
was
Brad's just hard headed. He's the one who drove off an 80-foot cliff, but he still does everything.
right.
But he is now walking without a cane. The doctor doesn't like it, but I think he's doing pretty good.
Well, I think it's good that he's trying to push himself, to get as better as he can.
Yeah, I think sometimes when doctors are like, well, you still should do this. Well, if you are in the mindset and you can push yourself that hard and it's not physical therapy and everything says it's not hurting you, then I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Right.
physical therapy especially is saying it's actually potentially good and beneficial to be trying to do that. I don't see any issue with it.
Yeah,
Unless
like
the doctor is just like, oh no, I'm losing you potentially being here for longer.
Yeah.
yeah, with Rome, the doctor, wants him off still another 3 weeks. And he was like, I want to go back to work. But now that he's like doing more stuff and they're getting out and doing more, he's like, well, maybe it's good that I am waiting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jason was definitely like, I'm ready to go back to work. I'm bored. I need to do stuff. And
Right.
once he started doing stuff, actually doing stuff around the house, he's like, okay, I do need more time off. This is not right.
Right. Oh, that sucks, Erica.
I know, Erica. I don't know what it is. It seems like when it rains, it pours, girl. But it always gets better. That's the best thing about life. It always gets better.
And then stimulus is coming, so that's cool.
Any ETA on that or no?
Well, Not for me. I don't have any idea for me.
That should be there soon, hopefully.
Well, it'll show up when it shows up, and at least they're working on the issue because the message that they were given on the IRS website was like, you may not qualify, and it's not available, and it was like frustrating because I know that we qualify. But just because TurboTax, it's gonna take it, extra couple days.
Oh, good, Erica. I know how to do some stuff, Erica. I just physically can't really anymore. But I don't know this time. I don't even recognize the sound. Usually, when there's a sound, I can say, "Hey, that's a belt," or "That's a starter," or whatever. But
Yeah, you can
I don't
tell
know.
that type of shit usually.
Yeah. I told Jason the car was pissed off because it got cold outside. He didn't like that.
Well,
I
cars
mean, I
do
don't
have.
blame it at that point.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta make jokes. It's life. Shit happens in life, and then you fix it, and then it's okay.
Smile and carry on. Sometimes wallowing in pity about it doesn't really help anything.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I know all you guys are good people. I'm more worried about this headache that won't go away than the damn car.
Well, sure. I mean, that could be a sign of something bigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the doctor next week and do another visual to see if I need to come in for a scan. I have a feeling that's the next thing he's gonna want me to try because they can't do any medicines.
Right.
I mean, Tish said there's one medicine they actually can do, but she said some doctors won't do it if you're on controls, but hers will, and it's to help take down brain swelling because you get brain swelling from all the pills you take.
Right.
She said the only downfall is you have to come off some of not your controls, but some other pills because they conflict.
Right.
So I'd have to find out what pills I'd have to come off to see what's better scenario.
Right.
Yeah. You want to be better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Because it can wreak havoc.
But I know I've been more stressed than usual, so I mean it could just be that. I mean it could be something simple.
Right.
I have you in my thoughts. I send good juju.
Yeah, all the good juju, girl.
And now we can go back to this one.
Yay!
Oh no!
I want to be down here. I wish there was a way that I could have it so you guys were large and I was small.
Don't worry, boy. I am large and in charge.
I am too, with these big old titties.
Oh, those are some good old titties.
The juicies.
Thank you, Erica.
Oh, Erica's in a lot of pain.
I'm sorry. Bodies suck.
Have you tried Epsom salt baths? I know that's supposed to be good for swelling.
She only got like 3 hours of sleep.
Bless her heart, she's got the twins and everything. She runs around like a maniac.
I know. She can't stop. She's got too much to do.
I will say this. I used to have the mindset that there's no way to stop, but when it comes to your health, there is a way to stop.
Yeah.
There really is.
Right. Oh, you're a pretty mess, Erica. We love you so much.
I love you. With my messed up love heart hands, because sometimes I can't get looking proper love heart.
Aw. It won't be held against you. We know that there is love, even if it's crooked. Crooked love.
Well, my intentions aren't crooked. That's all that matters.
That is the truth. As long as, and then once I get my new band, what was a lidocaine asshole, then we'll be tour the world.
I love me some lidocaine arsehole. Fucking best band since 2021.
Oh,
Can
I
I
know.
do the tambourine?
Yes.
What was that? Sorry.
She's gonna put the tambourine.
I want to do the tambourine.
Tambourine.
Oh, good, Erica. Yeah, you got to get off your feet. And you should really lay down with your legs propped up. If you
Yeah,
got a
you
lot
should.
of
Girl, it's because you got to carry all that ass, man. For a little girl, you got a big old booty. She's got a banging body, man. I'm telling you.
Well, that is awesome. Somebody needs to have a banging body.
My joints bang
my
together.
body bangs just in a different way.
Exactly.
She bangs. She bangs.
Bangs.
Well,
Ooh,
the
baby,
joints, the way they move, they move.
I love Ricky Martin.
I've got a leaky shaft.
I bet you do.
Oh,
It happens.
It happens. Good Friday night,
As
you
my
know.
tattoo artist said, don't ever trust a fart after 30.
That's the truth.
I shouldn't have trusted farts after 15, Joe.
Listen, I will never, a tattoo artist tattooing your foot and the randomest conversation, and he just lifts his head up and like, just don't trust a fart after 30. I was like, stop tattooing for a second. I had to laugh. I didn't want him to fuck up my tattoo.
Right, no doubt.
So I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Confession lipstick because why not? I love it. It's like a little spike. So I can stab a bit after I've done the application. And look, I'm using Joe's mirror. It's neon green.
Aww. That's awesome.
You know
I wish
what?
I didn't have bad eyes and I could use regular little mirrors and look all cute.
They hear you trying to be sad, but they're not sad because they know you get fed. They don't believe your miserable talk. They just don't.
That's right, Faza. Curvy is sexy.
Yeah, this mirror that I was using earlier, Rhonda, this one has like a magnified mirror on the inside of it.
That's
and
good.
Yeah, it's very small. So I'm able to like hold it up underneath where the lens of my camera is. So I can essentially almost look straight into the camera. But the mirror is like I'm holding up it really close. It's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It makes applying makeup while doing macro on my camera a lot easier.
Did you tell Rhonda about Precious giving up on life earlier?
Yeah, I didn't tell her. You can tell her if you'd like.
Somehow Precious had the blanket spiraled and it dug her nose in it like she was trying to suffocate herself. I pulled her out. I was like, don't give up on life, Precious.
Oh my God.
I don't know what she was doing. She just looked at me like, bitch, please.
That's
Let me go in peace, the fuck?
I'm like, it's 2021. It's going to get better, I promise.
No kidding. It does get better. Sorta. I don't know. This is a rough start to the year.
Yeah, it is a rough start.
We love the kitty cats.
I mean, she used to sleep under the cover all the time. I don't know if she could have got hurt doing that, but she was stuck. Her head was in that cover.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I just finished applying the Hourglass lipstick. I love it. It's a very pretty shade. See?
Oh, I like it. Have I seen it before?
Have you ever tried an Hourglass lipstick?
No, I got stuck on YSL.
It's stabby.
Is that the refills?
Yeah. So you
Oh,
can.
I heard bad things about those.
Maybe it's just
I heard-
Australian climate, but every Australian that I know that tries these are one of the most popular lipstick formulas. But out of literally every Australian beauty YouTuber I know, this is their favorite bullet lipstick formula, pretty much. Like Beauty News loves this, like pretty much both of them, and I really adore the formula. So
It's so crazy because most Americans that I've seen use them say they're messy as hell, but the colors are beautiful, but they're messy and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know.
I know how they're messy because you can see for yourself, and I didn't even use a lip liner. Yeah.
Well, you would
so
think
this
in
is
your
what was that? Sorry.
you would think in some of your climates sometimes that it would be messier because it might sweat or something.
I know. But no, this is the shade I want. Just swatched on.
I like that a lot.
Gorgeous. For reference, I'll swatch my Stargem Cosmetics Cheeky Lipstick, which is a bit more on the rosy side. And then I'll also do the Model Rock lipstick shade Sweet Flirt, just to have a comparison sake. Very much. So they're the three lipsticks. The middle one obviously is the one from Hourglass. The bottommost shade that's a bit more reddish coloured, that is the Stargem shade Cheeky. And the top shade is Sweet Flirt from Model Rock. It's a very pretty formula.
Very
pretty shade.
Who's at my leg?
I don't know. No, like I said, Australian beauty YouTubers that I know and love, they all love and rave about the formula.
I like the concept, but I got scared when I saw so many Americans that didn't like it.
Yeah, see, that's how easy it is to pull it out. You just, whoop. And then this is the actual lipstick shade. You can even roll it up with just this as well. And roll it back down. And then you can just plop it back in. So theoretically, you can just buy different colors of these, and then when you buy them, they actually come with a little plastic sleeve that holds it. So you keep them in that, and then you can just keep this as a travel case. So yeah, it's a cool little stabby. So you can also have a murder weapon too if need be, you know. I love it. It's one of my favorite lipsticks in terms of like packaging wise. It just looks stunning. It reminds me of the Christian Louboutin products, and I want to get Christian Louboutin stuff just for the aesthetic, even though it's like $100 per product, Joe. Just they look so pretty. You know how some things are just like I want to try them in general. Huh?
You look so pretty, and I look awful.
You don't look awful. Shut your mouth.
I look like I took a nap.
You look beautiful. But I'm probably going to get off anyways, or at least off of live streaming. I can call you in a bit, and I will be removing makeup and then getting ready to go for the night.
All right, I'll see. I only have time to go to the restroom.
Yeah, I'll wait until Rhonda gets back until I go, but you can go to the restroom now. I love you.
Bye.
I'm back.
Oh, well, I was just saying I'm going to probably head now myself. My phone is actually close to dying in terms of battery life. Literally, it is on 5% battery because I haven't had it plugged in while live streaming. I love you.
Love you
I
so
appreciate you so much for coming up. Thank you as well for being a beautiful co-host as always.
much.
And
Well, I love you so much.
just before we go as well, because I don't know if Phaser was here while you're explaining it, did you want to quickly explain your thing? Sorry to keep on getting you to explain it, but I want to try and champion it as much as possible for you.
Phaser, me and my friend Jeannie from Unfiltered 50s, we're doing a collaboration where we alternate weeks on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern time here. We do a show called Beauties and the Beat, and it's where we do music and makeup. And so we take a band or an artist or a movement and we go and we dive into it. And while we're talking about the music, we put on makeup or we do skincare or we do some kind of beauty treatment at the same time. So it's a lot of fun. So you can come for the makeup and still learn stuff about the music, or you can come for the music and still learn about the makeup. And it's informative and fun. And yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and Jeannie is the ever wonderful one that decided to gift me the smaller palette that I was using for the eye look that I've got currently going on. There we go. I'm trying to get things sitting back in the bag. So she was gracious enough to gift me this palette, the Hank and Henry Poison palette. That's what is on this eye, which this is the Made by Mitchell palette. This is the Hank and Henry. You can see very similar in terms of color and like very close. Just the Made by Mitchell one is just that slightly brighter. I do like both sides though. They're very pretty. It's a fun look.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's fun.
Yeah. And Phaser, you can always watch it at your convenience. So it's going to be around for a long time, I hope.
I think Jeannie already has her video up from memory.
Yeah. Yeah, she did a premiere last night.
Yeah, so not from memory, I watched it already. Sorry. Dumb moment from me. Don't listen to me. I even commented on it like an idiot. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. Her account, like Rhonda Wifey was saying, is Unfiltered 50s. I would just type it.
And it pops right up because there is nobody else that's called that.
Unfiltered 50s. And it's her latest video now. It is a lot of fun. And she, from memory, she used the makeup brand Jill Stewart Beauty too. What, am I right? Or no?
Something like that. It was something I wasn't familiar with. It's kind of bougie.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel that way too. Either way, it was a lot of fun. I'm very excited to continue to see where it all goes. Excited to see what artists are discussed and all that fun shenanigans.
Well,
it's something that we can look forward to in 2021.
Absolutely, and thanks for the opportunities to shout it out and tell people what's up, because that's how it's going to spread, is word of mouth for sure.
Well, that I want to try and help as much as possible, so I'm more than happy to share and spread and shout it out. And whenever you're on panel and I see people that might not know, I'll ask you to let them know if you're happy to. And obviously, same with Jeannie. So I'll be leaving all of that information, like I said, when you see the edited version of this video, I'll be leaving all the information for that in the description box and all that fun such, and you can find it all on Rhonda's channel, which Phaser, if you don't have Rhonda's channel, hers is literally the same name as what you see, Rhonda said.
Yeah, and I'm the only Rhonda said.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your night, great rest of your day, great rest of your morning. Stay safe, stay free from COVID, stay free from everything. life at the moment. Oh, love to you all. See you.